don't find many of these. Having been made out of plaster for one, they're very fragile, easy to break, and someone probably in the styling studio maybe took this home or kept it as a memento as opposed to giving it to their kids when they ended up ultimately trashing it. Very rare piece. You can kind of see some of the detail in it all the way down to the Hudson triangle hood ornament here and the Hudson white triangle in the grill, which actually lit up, by the way. Pretty neat little add-on there, and it's in excellent condition with one exception. You get back here towards the back of it and you can see that it has some flaking here and here across the trunk. You could have that touched up, and I don't know that you'd really want to do that. These days I think the real McCoy generally has more standing with collectors. Something like this you would expect to sell in the range. Online, my guess would be, if it didn't have this flaking back here, to a serious Hudson collector or someone who just merely collects styling studies, sketches and the like on Detroit iron, they'd probably be willing to pay somewhere in the neighborhood of about, I'd say between $1,000 to $1,200. I've seen these regularly go between $1,500 and $2,000 for some of the more popular makes. But given that this is an independent manufacturer, it doesn't have as wide an audience. This one, because of the flaking back here, I'd probably say overall it's probably going to sell in the neighborhood of about $850. This one here, from what I understand, was bought for about $400. I'd say it was an excellent buy. But just a really neat example of automotive design in America at a time when everything was done by hand. Everything from the modeling and creation of the actual cars all the way down to the selection of the colors. It was all done by hand, by fine craftsmen, and literally took hours and hours to do. Now they merely pull it up on computer and switch the colors at will and probably go through hundreds and if not thousands of color combinations before they decide on what they're going to offer to the public. Back here, 30 or 40 different combinations probably that they went through because you didn't want to have to keep painting this thing. Thank you.